So can anybody tell the interest invoice? I mean, how the interest invoices will be created, and what is the procedure, and what are the prerequisites for interest invoices? Anybody? Prerequisites for interest invoices in AP. Now just tell me that setups. What are the setups would be required for invoice create? Interest invoice creations.
Go to payables and
Okay.
payment. Open the payments and interest and penalty setup site.
So this is we have to create the interest payment term first. Then we have to set
Payment
the
term. For interest, did we created any interest payment term?
sorry. First, we have to create that interest in means interest code for in common option,
Okay, go ahead.
and we need to enable in payable invoice option that what we created.
Mhm.
So we that one in supplier side means we have to what we created na, that interest code we need to assign that. So, so as an for example, so if any 10 days is there, 10 days, what is the interest we need to calculate it like that? We have to create that code. So then we need to assign in supplier side in uh, for so then it will be show for if any created that supply, if any create any invoices that in that vendor, it will be if any example uh, that net is there 15, but we paid on 16 net 16 day
Mhm.
in as a paging report. So that interest automatic it will be calculated. It will go for
Okay. Yeah, well tried. Yeah, that is correct. Okay. So first thing, we have to enable the okay uh, interest interest invoices at invoice options, manage invoice options. There we have to provide the interest code combination as well. So we have to enable interest invoices, create interest invoices, and provide a code combination for the interest invoices, and define the rate of interest. Once you define it, then you can apply the interest. I mean, you have to enable the interest, create interest invoices at a supplier site level. Okay. Then you can create invoice against the supplier, and you can try to do the payment. So when you are trying to do the payment, interest will be added. It will not calculated at the invoice level, but when you try to create invoice payment, the payment level it will be calculated. The difference amount, invoice amount and payment amount. Let's say 10,000 invoice, but you are doing 10,100 payment. So 100 is the interest amount. So for that interest, system will created one default invoice for the interest, because you are doing excess payment. Okay, so 10,000 amount will be cleared with invoice. The other amount, whatever we paid, that will be cleared for the, that will be created a separate invoice for the interest rate, interest purpose. Okay. Yeah. And tell me one thing, when you are trying to do some payments, so can I do the previous dated payments? Can I do that first? So when you try to create a payments, okay, in the payment level, you just selected the dates, right? So system automatically shows that current date. I just want to make the payment with the previous dates. So can I
Yes,
Yes, you
can I
can,
do
Mahesh.
that?
Yes, I can.
but we
Sorry.
can enable option will be there that the prepayment. So we can do that. If any restriction also it will be there.
Now tell me how to enable the creation of predated payment. Where we have to enable it. So at the manage payment options, we have one setup called allow payment date before the system date. So you have to enable it. Then system will allow you to create a payment with the previous dates. Okay. And now the very simple question. Can anybody tell the list of uh, roles required for AP module? List of the roles required for AP module.
AP manager, AP supervisor, AP specialist, AP invoice supervisor, AP payment supervisor, buyer, supplier manager.
Okay, correct. Any other? Yeah, somebody can repeat the same, or you can answer, even can give the your answer. So what do you know? What is in your mind? Just open it.
Accounts payable
Account payable
manager.
managed by
One by one, one by one. Yeah, Srinu, go ahead.
yeah, account payable manager, account payable specialist, account payable supervisor, account payable invoice supervisor, account payable payment payment supervisor, and so buyer suppliers.
Supplier?
Buyer supplier.
Okay. Yeah, now. Yeah, Mahesh.
Yeah, accounts payable manager, accounts payable supervisor, accounts payable specialist, accounts payable invoice supervisor, accounts payable payment supervisor, buyer and supplier manager.
Okay, correct. So these are the some basics, and we have to uh, throw on this. So whenever you got the question, that you have to, and I mean, you should able to tell the answer. Can